Hey guys, so I sort of thought that I would do a video on advice that I believe that people need, well, I guess need when going into high school, or when going into their freshman year. This is mainly just a compiled list of things that I think I needed when going into high school and starting my freshman year. Just things that I think I need to know as a freshman and that I sort of learned myself. And so now I'm sharing with you. I know not everyone has the same experiences and not everyone needs the same advice. So some of this may not be as helpful for some people, but some people may find it useful, some people may not, but some people may find some of it useful and some may not, and I guess that's just how all advice videos go, I guess. So yeah. I hope you find this helpful. Let's get started! Okay, so number one, not everyone is going to like you, and that's okay. You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea, and that's fine. Also, I'm sorry that I keep having to go like that. My hair usually doesn't do this, but I don't know. Today it's just not cooperating with me, which I don't know. It may look nice, but I don't know. It's not nice for my eyesight. Because, I'm also trying to, read a list that I compiled. It's on my laptop, which, yeah, no one cares. Okay, so going into high school, well, I guess just going into anything in general, really, you're not going to be everybody's cup of tea or anything like that. But, that's fine. And I understand the whole, sentiment, I think that's the right word, of, friend crushes and everything. But if the person doesn't want to be your friend, that doesn't make you a bad person. And it also doesn't make them a bad person. It's just a normal thing. Not everyone's gonna be your friend. It's just normal. Okay, it's just normal to not, be friends with everyone. So yeah, don't villainize people for not liking you. It's not their fault. It's not your fault. Neither of you did anything wrong, so let's just all be happy. There's no need to make them your enemy or, go out of your way to be mean to them. Or vice versa, if someone wants to be friends with you and you don't want to be their friend, don't go out of your way to be mean to them. Another piece of advice, don't be mean to people. Don't. Yeah. So anyways, that one should be obvious, don't be mean. Yeah, number two, there are cliques. And okay, so yeah, there's cliques. But it's not as bad as movies make it or anything. I guess it's sort of more so just, friend groups and maybe sort of, just, people who sort of, gravitate together and who like to hang around with each other. So, yeah, basically, they're not bad. They're just things that literally everyone is in. And, yeah, so, no one really cares if you're cool or anything. And, there's not really such thing as the most popular person in school or the most popular people or the most popular specific person. That's just not a thing. I mean, it may have been something 10 years ago or something. I don't know. I don't think it was, but if it was, it's something very outdated, so there's no need to worry about that one going into school. So yeah, don't worry, there's no Regina George. So yeah. Man, if there's people out here who's watching, hoping that, there are people like that and that, they're gonna be like that, they must be very disappointed. But advice piece number three, which is just another thing about cliques. It's okay if you don't fit into one specific group or if you just don't fit into any group at all. You will still find friends one way or another, and even if you do feel alone for a while, you aren't really alone. I know it's really hard, but you can just turn to someone in class and be like, oh hey, I like your shoes. Where did you get them from? Oh, got them from this store, Forever 21 or something. I love that store. That's a great store. One time I got this thing of clothing there for this amount of money. It was really cool. And I don't know, the conversation could just go on, or like, I don't know, it could like turn into another conversation about something you guys like. And you never know, then you could become like really good friends, and they have other friends they'll introduce you to, and you'll be in a new friend group. And I know that's hard for a lot of people. Trust me, it's hard for me. Like, it's really hard to do that. But I don't know, like, you know, it may take a while, but you just gotta like work up some courage, and maybe one day you'll do that. Which, once again, I know it's really hard, and talking to people can be stressful, but it could work. You know, like, it's small, but it's something. Okay. Number 4, join clubs. Joining a club is a very important thing to do in school. It's a very easy way to like make friends, and you can get scholarships. There's just lots of opportunities that come from joining clubs. Plus, feeling like you're a part of something is always a really nice feeling. So like, yeah, go for it. That brings me to my next piece of advice, which is number 5, don't join too many clubs. Okay, so my freshman year, at orientation, I remember they had this whole thing set up in the cafeteria, and it was basically like a club fair, or like a little introduction to like all the clubs, and like you could go and sign up for any of them and as many as you'd like. And I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. There weren't that many clubs back in middle school, so I was like, heck yeah. And then so like I signed up for a lot of clubs, and you know, clubs, like, a lot of the time I guess they don't really like talk to other club leaders and like try to like, you know, get their schedules where it like fits around other club schedules, because I soon realized that, you know, I had to start picking between the ones that I wanted to join. So I guess my piece of advice for this would be just be careful which club you choose. Like, just pick the one or the ones really that you really, really, really want to be in. And yeah, I remember there was a drama club meeting, and then I found out, oh wait, there's also a speech and debate meeting. And which also that was like one of my first few weeks of school. I wasn't aware that speech and debate meant like every day. So yeah, I'm very proud of that moment. But still, yeah, I remember I was freaked out because I was like, oh my god, because like I was at a drama club meeting, we were finding out about the play we were doing that year, and I was like, I have to go to speech and debate now, and it's just chaotic, so don't do that. Number 6, so I mentioned drama club. This is gonna have nothing to do with drama club or like theater or anything, but don't partake in any drama. I am proud to say this. I have not participated in any drama my entire high school career, which that's something I'm very proud of, and I didn't realize that until like, I think like last week when I was writing up ideas for videos and stuff like this, and I was like, oh wait a second, I haven't been in any drama, which is good. You don't want to be in any drama, because drama sucks. Drama is just stupid. It doesn't make you look cool, it doesn't make you look funny, it's just annoying, and it's not good. No one comes out feeling good about themselves or better about themselves. No one sees himself as a better person afterwards, and no one really sees you as a better person afterwards. Which I understand getting dragged into drama. Like, I'm not saying that like, oh, you're a bad person if you hang out with people who like are constantly getting into drama and then you happen to get like dragged into it at some point. That is not what I'm saying. So, you know, don't like take that as that, and like, yeah, just don't do it. Number 7, try to be as positive as possible. And like, you know, focus on like inner positivity. What I'm trying to say is like just don't focus on negative things, and like try your best to like at least find something positive out of anything, which I know is really hard. And like saying stuff like, oh, just go outside and have a walk and like just get some sun, or like look on the bright side and like get some fresh air and you'll feel better, and or like anything like, oh, just be happy and you'll be fixed. Like, trust me, I know that stuff will not work. That's not gonna cure anything. But like what I mean is like if there's anything that you like are going through, it helps out like at least just like a tiny bit, even just to like think like, oh, so this bad thing happened, but there was a good outcome out of it. I got to do this instead of like, you know, not being able to do that. Because like if this other thing would have happened, then I wouldn't have been able to do this thing. So that's one good thing that could like come out. Let's say like not so serious of an example, but like let's just say like my parents say I have to stay home and clean my room and not get to go and like hang out with my friends on Friday or whatever. But you see a positive outcome from you not being able to go like hang out with your friends and clean your room is clean now. And well, yeah, it's clean and it'll make you feel better, like, you know, like being in a nice clean room. Or like even like after you finish cleaning your room, you can spend some quality time with your family, which that like I know, like, you know, at this age, oh god, I'm saying at this age, I sound like a old woman now. This is I'm only 17. Anyways, but yeah, like being at this age, you're gonna be like, oh, I don't want to spend time with my parents. My parents suck. My parents are boring. Which your parents might suck, but they also might not. Because, like, I don't know. I don't want to assume anything about, like, you know, your parents. Because, like, everyone has different parents. But, like, a lot of the time, like, at this age, you're gonna not want to spend a lot of time with your parents. But when you're older, you are going to cherish that. Which, I mean, I'm not out of my teens yet. I'm 17. I am a senior in high school. I'm going to be a senior in high school in a few weeks, but I know that, you know, looking back on when I was younger, I'm happy I spent time with my parents when I did. And I know when I'm older, I'm going to be happy when I look back and think about all the times I spent time with my parents when I did. And that's okay. Like, that's a good thing to do, to, like, spend time with your parents. It's nice and it's good. So yeah, number 8. You won't stay friends with all the people that you were friends with in middle school. People grow apart. It's a natural thing to happen. It's gonna happen to you. It's gonna happen to all your friends. People just grow like in different ways, and that's okay. Just because you're not going to be friends with most of the people you were friends with in middle school, it doesn't mean you're going to hate them or that you're going to be enemies or that you won't find any more friends, because that's not true. None of those are true. You're going to find more friends. You don't have to be enemies with them, but if something happens where you do end up becoming enemies, I am sorry, and don't sue me for saying that you're not going to become enemies, because like I don't even have money right now, so yeah. Plus, it's not like, I don't know, there are chances where you will still be friends with some people from middle school. I'm friends with someone that I've been friends with since 7th grade, and we're still really good friends. And actually, no, I'm friends with more than that. I mean, I didn't go to school with most of the people that, like, I was friends with in middle school that I'm still friends with now, but now that I think about it, I have a lot of friends left from then, so that's good. But yeah, like, but I guess, like, from, like, your main friend group, like, while you're in middle school, you're most likely not going to be friends with all of them still, like, going into high school, or like, you know, maybe like all the way through high school. But once again, that's okay. You'll find new people to be friends with, and you could still be on like good terms with them, but like maybe you guys aren't going to be as close. And that's okay. Like, it's totally normal. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that friend groups change, and there's no stopping it, but it's okay. So, yeah, you'll still have friends and you will find more friends. Sorry, I needed water because I am human and I need water to survive. Advice number 9, drink water. Okay, anyways, now that I've got water, now that I've drank that, and now I'm hydrated and happy, now we're on to our second to last thing, which is number 9, people change. Like I said, friend groups change, but also just like people in general change. And it's not always for the bad, but it's also not always for the good. It just depends on how it is and just like circumstances and all that. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna start here because some people just like to stop recording while I am in the middle of filming a video. Anyways, number 9, people change. I remember my freshman year of high school, I had a friend, she got a boyfriend, and after she got him, like, she completely changed and she completely, just treated all of her friends really badly because, she felt like she was better than everyone else because she had a boyfriend, and yay, she got her first boyfriend, which she's matured since then, sort of, and that's good on her. She went downhill and then she went back uphill. So it was bad then good change. And the good change is like, yay. But like, she's not the only one who changed, like, poorly, I guess. Because like, I had another friend and he was always really nice, like back in middle school. But then he became really arrogant when high school started. Which that was annoying, but I guess like, sometimes when you go into your freshman year, there's gonna be people that, they're like, oh wow, I'm in high school now, I'm better than everyone, which, don't do that. You will be made fun of if you do that. So don't do that, because this kid was made fun of a lot, and I felt bad, but he had it coming. But yeah, that happened. People change. And it just happens. It's something that's going to happen. It happens to everyone usually. Not even usually. It happens to everyone. Which people are always changing. Which that means that people can change for both the good and the bad. Like, for example, I also knew someone who, they were always pretty negative during middle school. And no one really used to want to hang around with them. But then once high school started, they were the most sweet person ever, and I'm still friends with them to this day. They have more friends now, and you would have no idea. So honestly, it's just the way that you change, and like, you could either go the good way or the bad way. Or you could turn around. If you want the bad way, you could go the good way, and if you want the good way, you could also still go the bad way. But still, there are such things as good changes, because usually people always associate change with bad, which you shouldn't do that, because change can be very good. Anyways, my point is, people change. Sometimes they're the good, sometimes they're the bad. It's just normal. And, if they change for the bad, then you didn't do anything wrong. It's just how they changed. But also if they change for the good, just like, sort of be like, good job, buddy. Like, you did great. You're a good person now. But yeah, like, long story short, just like, it's normal. Change will happen. It'll happen to you. It happened to me. It'll probably happen to me again. People are constantly changing. The end. Number 10. High school is what you make of it. Okay, so part of the reason why I'm even making this video is so that the incoming freshmen will have positive expectations for high school. High school really is just what you make of it. You can either pathetically sit on the outside and make people feel bad for doing things and enjoying things that they like, and going to football games and going to dances, and just making fun of people for all of that, you know, and just making fun of people for doing the things that they like, and just like, you know, sitting on the outside and feeling miserable for your entire high school career. Or you could be the person that that other not so good person is making fun of, which you shouldn't care if people are making fun of you for doing things that you like. So extra like bonus piece of advice, don't care what people say. Or you could be the person that is out there having fun and enjoying things, going to football games and cheering your friends on, or just cheering on like anyone if you don't have any friends on like the football teams or any of the sports teams. Just go to any of the games. It's fun. You get to be with your friends, you can show school spirit, it's fun. You know, going to dances, which those are really fun. I still don't care what anyone says. I have fun at those. But I mean, yeah, sometimes the DJs aren't the best, but it's still fun. You know, just like having a good time in general and like having fun with your friends, which I know parents can be sort of like, you know, overprotective, but like there's still, you know, some ways that you can have fun with your friends. So yeah, basically either you can just be a very negative person and just sit on the outside watching your childhood, you know, what's left of your childhood wither away into nothingness, or you can, you know, be in the moment and enjoy the last few years of what's left of your childhood. It's your choice, and I know which one is the good choice. So yeah, I guess sort of also what this is, it's sort of like live in the moment. Like also just like, if you try to have fun in high school, you will have fun. If you purposely are very negative about it all, you're not gonna have fun. Which also, no one wants to be seen with the guy that rains on everyone's parade, like when they want to have fun. So don't be that guy. Okay, so that's 10 pieces of advice for high school, which I might make another video like this, but I also might not, because I don't know what else I would really say. But still, I guess I have, you know, just like bits and pieces of stuff I can just say on high school, but I don't know, I don't really want all my videos to be about high school. But still, yeah, I'll be posting more stuff. I will probably be posting song covers soon. Well, I guess more song covers soon. I might post more advice videos like this, or just like, you know, videos of me talking about things like this, or just like anything in general. And if there's anything you want to see me post, comment it below. But yeah, so hopefully this helped you out a lot. And if you're going to high school, everything will be great. Everything will be okay. There's gonna be ups and downs, but it'll all be okay in the end. Or at least I hope. Anyways, I hope you find this useful, and if there's any more questions that you have, or like anything you want to know, just like leave it down in the comments below. I will get to that and I will respond, or if it's something that I could go in depth on, I could like make another video or something. But yeah, I'll answer and hopefully it'll help. If you found any of this advice useful, give this a little like. If you didn't find any of it useful, give it a like. I at least tried, so yeah, give it a like. And hey, maybe if I do make another video that's sort of like this, or like that touches on some questions that you had or anything, you'll get whatever advice you needed and thought you would get in this video. So with that being said, subscribe. Anyways, have a lovely day, and I will see you next time. Bye!